on me. Yeah, couple M's injury. Oh, I'ma rest like.
Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TNC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. Won by the Miami Heat. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Goran Dragic missed his first. That one goes.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Curry, keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Dragic into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Justice Winslow, couple of free throws on the way. A career 65% free throw shooter. And gets both to drop at the line. Steph Curry. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Over to the right side. Draymond Green. Huge block. It's Curry controlling the offense. Beyond the arc for three. Offense. KD follows up with the putback slam.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Knocked loose. Curry. Great defense. Forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Curry. Well, he missed his first three from downtown, but he gets this one to go.
And it's called short-term memory. The good players don't have it.
Dragic with the basketball. Down three. Winslow. Tough matchup against Durant. Curry shakes free and hits.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
That's out. Last touch by Goran Dragic. Durant to Curry. For three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Dragic with it. 12-6, our score. Waiters matched up with Durant. Draymond Green with the piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Waiters. Dragic takes aim at Steph Curry. That's going to be out of bounds. Thompson. Steph lets loose. Steph Curry now 4 for 9.
And like we've seen so many times, This is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter. Eric Spoelstra now going to use a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Kevin Durant tips it.
Oh, he blocked out with authority.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Curry. Message received. Well defended. Draymond Green with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Dragic. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
Dragic into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Warriors have it. Curry. Tough shot. He hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make... Knocked it away!
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. New blood coming in for both sides.
For the Warriors, number 21, Jonas Jerebko.
No, I missed a short one there. The follow won't go either. Jonas Jerebko rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Eric Spoelstra now going to use a timeout. His guys have flat out sleepwalked. It's been a brutal first quarter.
Ed, do you think we just saw an anomaly? Do you think this team can really sustain that kind of pace in the second quarter? I don't think so. I think we're going to find ourselves in the ballgame pretty soon.
Jonas Jerebko swats it. Turnover gives them the possession. It's Steph Curry with the lob. Fires the three. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Pass stolen by Miami. Wade. Nice pass to set things up. And he throws it down. Big finish for Hassan Whiteside.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of the first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot. And then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Draymond Green sends it away. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Waiters matched up with Jerebko. To Richardson. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Steph Curry. It's been a good night. 60% from the field. Miami with the the basketball. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Stepping in for the Miami Heat, number 31, Ryan Anderson.
Ryan Anderson matched up with Durant. Richardson. Short jumper misses. Curry with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Josh Richardson, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Wade. Knocked loose. Wade against KD. Curry. Not that time. He misses. To Whiteside. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
3 titles in 4 years, new arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his own media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports. They're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why I think they'll stay around in the Silicon Valley for a very long time.
Dwayne Wade. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Durant to Curry. 4-3. He engulfed him that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Livingston to Curry. Has a look. Curry's shot won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Kevin Durant sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Back with more on a Sunday night after this. This is the NBA, and it's on EA Sport. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Everyone gets free pizza.
All by himself, creates his own shot there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dragic with it. His guys down big. Goes to the right side. Blocked away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Kevin Durant. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Knocked loose. Wade matched up with Iguodala. He throws it down. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Olynyk matched up with Livingston. He gets it.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
He'd have the basketball. Dragic to Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Dragic into the front court. Down a bundle. Whiteside. Nice pass to set things up.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like I was a bug at the park.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Stuffs it down with authority. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. They probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Dragic matched up with Durant. Count the basket at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Durant. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Runner's good there.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in the end.
Dragic fires the three. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Iguodala's shot, no good. Great dish to set it up. Cashes in for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
From long range, Whiteside clears the board. Screen coming. Turns and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
The drive, right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
Five, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Warriors basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Sean Livingston trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. To Waiters. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Curry knocks it down. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws a defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of me wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Not that time. Curry with the ball. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume, you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Dragic matched up with the 2-time MVP. To Waiters. Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Finish that. Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Whiteside. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Curry. Here's a chance from long range, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun, but the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Shot from in close, no good. To Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest. Dragic to Whiteside. Whoa, what a finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Golden State at the controls. Curry. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throws good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. for three. Smothering D.
I got this.
Almost, but no good. Draymond Green snatching it out of the air. Oh, 5 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Knocked loose. Curry has it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Whiteside. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry. Not easy.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Dragic here against Steph. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. To Curry. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Hey, locked up, locked up.
Draymond Green pins it. Curry, he was all over him. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Warriors will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
Klay Thompson able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Curry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. To Wade. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Curry can't go down. Smothering defense. Wade sizing up Draymond Green. 2-point shot for Curry. Jumper's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Wade. To Whiteside. And he drains it.
You know what I liked about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
That's off the side of the rim, short.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Cruises inside for 2.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
And Steph Curry dials in from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Dragic, defended by Draymond Green. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Curry. Another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
It's Wade, knocked loose. Dwayne Wade fires the 3. can't connect. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 0, Marcus Cousins.
Dragic to Wade. Offensive and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Curry. Rebound taken by Miami. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Dragic with it. His guys down big. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on the swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
Durant to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can barrel his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Knock loose. It's Steph at the controls. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Heat checking this one. Eric Spoelstra makes the move to his reserves. Waiters. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Curry. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prime City.
Dragic takes aim at Steph Curry. From long range. Not done yet. Durant to Curry. Lets it fly from long range. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open. Knocks down the three.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Cousins. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that aim.
And count the basket.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Thompson. Tough shot. Well defended. It's the Heat with the possession. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. You do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
And depending upon the personnel, the transition three-point pull-up shot is no longer the anomaly. It's the norm.
Dragic to Waiters. Someone needs a breather. Eric Spoelstra making the move to his bench. Thompson To Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. James Johnson, defended by Draymond Green. Curry to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. DeMarcus Cousins. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Knocked loose. Runners good there.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Beyond the arc for 3. Drills the 3. Now the Heat going to use the timeout as the coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Wade takes aim at Steph Curry. Possession lies with Golden State. Curry, oh, he hits a 3. Takes stock of the floor. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Jordan Bell with the dunk.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Knocked loose. Richardson, defended by Steph Curry. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Curry, not sure what that was all about. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jordan Bell tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 17. Two minutes left in the third quarter.
Down low Anderson. And the basket good at the rim.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
Curry not getting the bounce. Magruder here against Steph. Jordan Bell with the block.
Sent a message on that one there.
It's Curry controlling the offense. For 3, message received. Well defended to Whiteside. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
Curry buries it.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Curry. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Knocked loose. To Whiteside. And stuffs it home.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Stephen Curry's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 90% at the line. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Miami's got it. Waiters sizing up Jordan Bell. Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
What are you doing? Back off.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defenders.
And it's Cook who grabs the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
And the reward is going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Goran Dragic at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Livingston. 4-3. Can't connect. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. If you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle. Warriors come up with it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
It's Winslow with the rebound. To Whiteside. Won't go. The Heat secure the rebound. Knocked loose. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade the block in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Tough shot. You've got to body up Livingston. Hits the 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Dragic to Waiters. Given 2 points. High percentage.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dive.
Dragic matched up with Livingston. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Livingston. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. Add 1 more more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Dragic. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That won't go. Great feed. Jonas Jerebko sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
It's the Heat with the possession. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So it's going to stay with Miami. Changes coming from both sides right now. Knocked loose. Away. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Fires the three. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just embracing all the mistakes.
It's Winslow with the rebound. Waiters. Great looking vision. And abuses the rim with the big finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Waiters. Matched up with Durant. Thompson. He engulfed him that time. To Wade. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
And now it's Flash with the basketball. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me. That's a foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Miami Heat.
Wade, guarded by Livingston. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good. Great feed. Sets it up.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And draws the foul. So, Hassan Whiteside will go to the line to shoot two.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Curry. Missed it. Miami with the basketball. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Justice Winslow, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Second one's good. Splits the pair. From long range, textbook defense. Waiters to Richardson. Draymond Green sends it away. 8 now. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Dion Waiters, now 3 for 9.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
Draymond Green snatching it out of the air. 9 blocks. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 17.
Magruder against the cagey veteran Iguodala. Flushes it home.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys span out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Winslow matched up with Durant. Warriors have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Warriors come up with it. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. And too much contact.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Justice Winslow has got 2 shots coming, shooting 75% so far tonight, and hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Waiters matched up with Livingston. Warriors have the basketball. Slam dunk Sean Livingston.
And if they're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what you can do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Livingston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance of a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Missed it at the line. And look out.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Draymond Green pins it. Knocked loose. They love this hustle. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Justice Winslow. Durant. That's how you defend. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Whiteside. Oh, he got a piece of it.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Lamb try count for Sean Livingston.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
He'd have the basketball. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
To Waiters. And the rebound taken by Golden State. Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Off the mark. No good. Waiters to Richardson. Winslow, guarded by Livingston. Deep two there, won't go. On the follow, way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Durant. Now that's a contest. And it's rejected.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Draymond Green. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Perfect feed to set up the basket. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Deep three at the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Raymond Rose here. And I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors were merciless in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The Heat really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. The Heat relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game trust. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Heat did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this.